Well, welcome back YouTube. This is Skep with you here in the world of Thaumcraft 4. And we're in the middle of doing some pretty hardcore research here, and been running around trying to fill my Thaumonomicon with various aspects of magic. And you'll see here we've got air and aqua, the primal aspects, but we picked up some additional ones like alienis, which is the otherworldly, which combines with the combined aspects of vacuous and tenebrae, which is emptiness and darkness. Sounds fun, huh? Arbor, which sounds exactly like it is trees, and that's terra herba, or herba. Bestia, which is modus and victus, so motion and life. Corpus, which is death and beast or animal, so I guess it's meat. Gelum, which is snow, that's ordered aqua, or ordered water, I guess. Granum, which is victus and terra. Herba, which is granum and terra. Ignis, which of course is a primal aspect, and that leads on to Lux, which is a combination of air and light. Sorry, air and heat. Metallum, which is saxum and ordo. Mortuus, which is life with entropy. So death is life when you add entropy. That's a good lesson to be learned. And modus is ordered air, I guess. So ordo being a primal aspect, perditio, primal aspect. Permutatio is modus and aqua. Okay, it's an exchange aspect. I think we're stretching a little bit there, but you get the idea. Potentia, which is ordo and fire. Praecantia, which is one of the most crucial of the aspects, is a combination of vacuous and potentia. Saxum is terra squared. Tenebrae, darkness. Vacuous and lux. Terra, of course, primal aspect. Vacuous, air and perditio. Victus being aqua and terra. Vinculum, the trap, being motion, and perditio, the opposite of motion, I guess. And vitreous crystal, which is water and rock, apparently. So water like rock, you can go with that. And last but not least, velatus, which is air and modus. So the act of propelling yourself through the air makes sense. Azenor definitely went to great lengths to make this make sense. Alright, so we're doing pretty good, but we are still woefully short on the old research table of our research aspects here. So in order to make things a lot easier, we really do need desperately Humanus. Humanus is one of, without a doubt, the keystone, just like Praecantio. It's one of the keystone aspects of which, once you've got Humanus, everything else just gets a lot easier to add in. In order to get that, we need to do a couple of combines on the research table to really get there. Mortuus is death, and spiritus comes from life and death. Combine that together, and we have discovered spiritus. And you'll see it's this one here. We could probably get this if we have knowledge of victus and mortis by scanning something that has a soul, something that is maybe one of our undead. Trouble is trying to scan a skeleton when it's shooting at you is kind of difficult. Likewise with zombies trying to eat you and so forth. So combining those two will bring soul. Gotta have soul onto the research table, and all of a sudden that makes things a lot simpler. I've got some paper here, so now I understand spiritus. I'm going to go ahead and try and scan this paper, and let's see what happens here. Boom. 2 research points for cognito. And if we bring up the good old Thaumonomicon here and look at cognito, we'll see that cognito is terra plus spiritus. Alright, good to know. So spiritus there is a very important keystone for cognito. And in order to get Humanus, we are going to need to scan in some additional items which have knowledge. So let's check our scribing tools. Let's see if we can identify these yet. Alright, we've now got census. Why did we get census? And don't say it because we came to a consensus, because that would be a terrible joke. And somebody could get shot for that. That's Erebus Spiritus. So that key element there, that key aspect, really does make a big difference. All right. So what is next on that? Let's see. So if Spiritus is one of our key elements there, what else can we find out? Give me a moment and I will be back to show you. We're back to the yellow flowers. Let's see if anything we've learned so far will help us with this. Yeah, there we go. Census was the missing one, which meant that we could not get this, and we got Victus from it as well. So, looks like Census really did help us out a little bit there with that Spiritus aspect. So, going forward here, we should be pretty much moving downhill. So, what I'm going to look to do here is head to this village that I found earlier. And we're going to see if, as we're looking for the Humanus aspect, if this village might end up paying off. Maybe if we find a villager, that'll be able to help us uncover that particular aspect there. Oh, he says. Yes, indeed. Let's see, where are you? Where are you at, Mr. Villager? Well, I see an aspect there. Alright, villager. Notice currently unscannable. Boom, there we go. 6 Humanus. Thank you very much indeed. And look, I've got an aspect node here, just sitting here and there. It looks pretty bright to me. It's just a normal, looks like an air node. But it looks like it could be 68, so pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and save this one here. Alright. We are in business here. Now, unfortunately, once you scan one villager, even though they're different types, they're all the same. No matter how hopped up on meth they appear to be. So, now we have Humanus. And Humanus being one of the key areas here. Humanus, of course, being when beast and thought become one. But let's see if we can now kind of understand tools, perhaps. Boom, there we go, Instrumentum. Instrumentum being one of our aspects that we gained through Humanus and Metallum. So, now we can pick up a whole bunch of this stuff. Well, apparently not shears. How about tools? That'll be a weapon. There we go, weaponry. Tell them. Tell them like it is. Iron shovel. Business there. Iron pickaxe. Fantastic. Alright, we got a new one there, Perfodio, which is apparently mining. Outstanding. So we are really starting to come along nicely here. So we just need to keep going through here and see what else we can find out. Let's see what this diamond pickaxe will scan up as. Unfortunately, still don't have enough to understand the diamond side of things. How about this iron cap wand? Oh, we've already scanned that. It's just metal. So we are definitely making progress. Can't get over the reality of these villagers. And a rose. Smell as sweet. Alright. Now we've got some more of our key primal aspects and our key combined aspects. We're going to head back to the lab and really start knocking out some additional resource points. But let's look and see where we're at with our research. So 96 aqua right now. That's pretty fantastic. 46 ignis, 71 perdicia, 51 ordo. Ordo seems to be just hard to come by. Saxum is looking great. Tenebrae darkness, fantastic. Praecancio, hugely important. Only 14, but vacuous and potentia. You can see potentia right there, and vacuous is air and pedetia. So not too bad. Alright, well I'm going to pause it here. In fact, we're on the mark, so I'll catch you next time.